Good morning. Welcome to some more OMSI. We are back. We are here. I am done. Well, hey, we continue, innit? We move. Dan, anyone else that's currently tuned in, you are all very, very, very welcome. You lot see my ritual every time I start. Look at that. Gift sent, gift sent. Oh, you can't even see it. Oh, you can see it. Gift sent, gift sent, gift sent, gift sent. How often do you see gift received, gift received, gift received, gift received? How often do you see it? Not very often. That's the answer. Not very often. But you know what? Regardless, we continue to give. Right? Because maybe, you know, maybe Mr. Nerd, maybe he's less fortunate in the world of bus company sim. So we have to, you know, we have to put that into consideration. So we'll do our bit, you know, and we'll do it with the expectancy of nothing in return. Dan, good to see you, my man. How's your morning going? How's the day going so far? Hope the missus is good. Hope the dogs are good. Well, dogger. I don't think you still have the visitors, do you? Right. It's like my phone is even still on like night mode. That's how you know. Like it really has just been, you know. I'm awake. I'm awake now. That's why. Look at that. Look how dark that is. See how dark that is. This glass can't even think of milk. It can't think of anything, you know, anything light. Every time you log in, you send me a gift. So you've outed yourself then, because realistically, what you're saying is that you're not really active like that. That's what you're saying, really. Is that you're not, you know, you're not really putting in much work for your team. It's not a good look, bro. It's not a good look. Two extra dogs are home for now. Okay, nice. So it must have been a good experience then, having them. KP, appreciate it. Thank you very much. Canadian gamer. I haven't really thought about it yet. There's a new line that we added at OmniGo for Thuringa Worlds. 838. So might give that a go. Nabil said he's added it like onto the company, innit? So we'll give that a look. And in terms of like what we'll probably end up settling on, I was thinking Alheim. Nerd. If truly, as you said, it's a quick process to sort out the whole like indicator thing with that bus, it would be great if you could just give me the info, bro, and then I could do what I need to on my end and then ensure, you know, because I still haven't tried it, but you know, when I do try it, I obviously want it to be a good experience. Cheba winners, hello mate, how you doing? I've been wanting to try it, nerd. Wanting to try that bus. Gonna jump down to retrace my steps. Oh, what? Did you follow like a guide then? You follow like a guide. That's good to hear, Trouble Winners. I'm good as well, thank you, mate. I'm good as well. I think I'm gonna make a return to footy this season. So hopefully, our 1999 treble winners don't make me sick. What do you mean you have to convert it from German? Are you, like the file, the contents of the file? What am I drinking, mate? Black coffee. It's a need. It's not a want. It's a need. Oh, BRT Berlin. See, I've never driven BRT Berlin. We don't really have a bus for BRT Berlin. I might have to whip out the Volvo or something. I don't know. Either the Volvo or the was it the 0407 for one of these ones? Or we just do Bremen Nord. And take our humble. See, if I don't reserve anything, I want to just get to driving something now. So maybe I'll check back in. All right, bro. All the files are in German. Oh. How the hell did you figure it out in the first place then? Fair enough. You know what? I'm going to go and do that now. Let me go and do a quick. Let's go and do a quick Alheim. Just to kind of see how bad it is. 11 minutes is the shortest we've got. Let's do the 11-minute one. Come on, it's driving so annoying. I can imagine. So, I mean, if there was another bus that I could use, I wouldn't mind using that instead. I would not mind using that instead. But, where is it? Is it this one? Or is it this one? No, it's not Mercedes. Okay, this is the man for Bremen. Okay, it has to be this one. 17. The rebranding looks the same too. Oh, what, the rebranding of BCS? Well, mainly you really only see it in the menus and like the game startup. You see it in the HUD in terms of like the font. I need to sort you out. I need to sort you guys out with Wheelcam as well. No, it's not this one. Where has he? Did he sell it, or did the time on it? The time for its rent run out? It's not that one. This is for Hohenkirchen. Last driver Carter. What bus is this? Oh, this is the Hohenkirchen bus. I was talking about yesterday, saying that I had asked Nabil to get the proper bus for it, but I wasn't sure if he had done so or not. We could do a Hohenkirchen day today, you know. Good morning, Carter. How you doing? Oh, of Elder. Oh, Well, see, now it gives me an opportunity to basically just shock you, innit? Just pull out a mad one out of the bag, you know, when you guys are least expecting it. You're just gonna come onto the channel one day, and it's just gonna be a new logo, new emotes, new everything. Yeah, he hasn't got that bus anymore, so it's not really a concern as of right now, I guess, nerd. I don't know what other bus has the Hof file. That's the issue. I don't know what other bus has the Alheim Hof. I'm gonna try the Volvo. If not, we'll do the Benz. Let's try the Benz first. We drove the Volvo for the majority of yesterday. I think we're talking about me, not yourself, nerd. But yeah, fair enough, mate. If that's how you want to do, if that's how you want to talk about yourself, Right, we can do it. We can do the bends. I'm gonna do the bends. Um, Bahnscheid Bahnhof. Bahnscheid Bahnhof. Okay, so the closest that's there. You know what? I mean, if I'm gonna do Alheim in the bends, I'm actually not mad about that, because this is a map where this bus is gonna stretch its flipping wheels. I can't really say it's gonna stretch its legs. And aside from Berlin BRT, it's the one map which I haven't driven yet on stream. At least not since getting my Mozart. Alheim is love, but it's a flipping good map, man. It really is a flipping good map. It's got length. It's got width. It's got girth. It's got it all. The will. The will. I do as well, but the will in this case. Welcome back, treble winners. Do I like United? What a question. The dilemma is I love them, but them and them alone caused me to stop watching football for years. Stopped watching it for about 2 years or 3 years. Came back to it for a year. Then I stopped watching it again. Because it was like genuinely having a negative impact on my mental health at the time. Well, my mental health in general at that time wasn't particularly great. They were just making it 100 times worse. Just didn't need that, you know? Just didn't need it in my life. Start time 10:25. Yes, sounds about right. Looks about right. Is about right. What time is it now? 21. Yeah, we're good. Right, as usual, because I don't know how to use this machine, I'm gonna set everything up via this bad boy. See, it's a problem when the thing doesn't show up, you know? is a bit of a problem. Oh, there it is. That should be it. Yeah. Set a little temperature. That looks about right. Click. And we should be good to go. Depart in a couple minutes early. The bus ain't ready to go though. See, to move the bus, you first need to actually start the bus. That may have been the problem. It wasn't the problem, but it was close. United are predicted top 5. Are they though? Are they actually? Bossman over there is just gonna have to wait. Hold on a second. What is this on my map? Am I the wrong? Am I meant to be over there? What is this map even showing me right now? Has it spawned me in the wrong place? I feel like I need to do a U-turn and then go back on the other road. How? Why? So why has it spawned me over here then? And how on earth am I going to do a U-turn here? Right. That bus was still waiting for me to move. I wasn't even in his way. What's his beef? But there's no... What? There's no bus stop there or anything. You know what? I'm just going to follow the roads. I like the map. Whatever happens, happens. If we miss the first stop, okay, cool. It is what it is. But at this point, it was speaking Spanish and I can only understand English. The OMSI 2 map is Alheim. Give it a go for the first 2 months of the season. Oh, I'll give it a go for the entire season. You know, it's either I watch it or I don't, you know. I can't like start watching it and then give up halfway. So I watch it. It's just that, you know, is this gonna be another one season wonder where I watch it and then stop? Or you know, am I actually going to hang around now? You know, we'll find out ultimately. Either way, I will stick around for the season. Hello Alex, you love this guy's lives. Appreciate you, bro. Not even 6 in my opinion. See, that's the thing. From what I've just heard here and there over the last couple of seasons, that sounds a bit more accurate. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds a bit more accurate. But Treble Winner seems to be very optimistic. I hope it's like genuine optimism and not, you know, copium optimism. And hopefully, you know, hopefully United can make me smile again, man. It's been too long since I've smiled. It's been too long since I smiled and United have been the reason for it. Shunting operations for this bus. Yeah, pretty much Novelas. Pretty much. Just some rearranging, some, you know, some sorting. I just want to feel like I'm at home. I'm at home on TSW, you know. That's it, man. I'm just missing my baby. TSW 5, that's my baby. They'll win a cup, probably. If there's still like Managing to finesse a cup throughout a trash season. That still sounds like the United I once knew. Events. Alheim events. What bus is this? It's the 0407, I believe. Mercedes 96. Sesko. Who has he come from? Cheers, Alex. What sort of bus stop is that? I actually can't wait. You know what? It's gonna be an Alheim day. It's gonna be an Alheim day. I'm so glad I can run it with this bus. It's basically a rail tour but bus version. Can stream a watch along. What, the footy? Would you be interested in that? That's like, what's that guy's name? I forgot his name, but he's a big streamer. He does like United content. He does exactly that. Slovenia won. You know what? This is the thing as well. There's going to be a bunch of new names for me. It's going to be a little bit overwhelming, I think, and a little bit confusing and a lot to take in, at least the first month. Because I want to be, I'm going to be watching, I'm going to be watching as much as I can, like the Prem obviously first of all, and then all the cups and stuff. Little one's getting into football now, so it's going to be like our time. Hopefully, if we can get some tickets as well. Doesn't even necessarily have to be, you know, United, or once he picks his team, whoever he's going to support. I mean, it would make life easier if it was a London team that he supported, unlike myself. But I think that'd be a cool experience. And hopefully you can watch more matches than I have. I've only been to a stadium like twice, I think, to watch a match. I've been to a stadium as many times to work in one as I have been to actually watch a match. Oh no, scratch that. I think I've been to work more times in a stadium than I've been to watch a game. Oh, that's a nice thing. I didn't think I'd be saying that this morning. But that is a nice thing. It's a nice quiet as well. No bird chirping away like we had yesterday. Yeah, no, fair enough, Dan. That sounds. I'll give it a try, you know. I'll give it a try. I want to prioritize, obviously, watching it with the little one. But if I can make it work as a stream somehow, and then, yeah, man, I don't see why not. Especially, I guess, maybe when I build up a bit more, maybe interest in footy. Let's say, like, I can, like, as the season's going, I'm talking about it more, and we're having, like, discussions about it. I think that would help me be a bit more inclined to do such a stream. Claire Finley, hello. How you doing? The thing is, I'm going to be so inclined, Dan, to actually show the stream, but it won't be a good idea. It won't be a good idea at all. When was the last time they cleaned the cabinet you showed us? Never. They don't get cleaned. That hasn't been cleaned since it was installed, maybe. We're talking like... That thing is tens of years old. I can't tell you how many tens. Could be 20, could be 30, could be more. I'm not sure exactly when those machines came into service, but they have never been cleaned. They don't get cleaned. So what I picked up on my finger was 20, 30, maybe more years of dust and dirt. And let's said what you told me, my boy. Of course I did, bro. Of course I did. What scared me, yeah, was obviously I went immediately to the kitchen and washed my hands straight after I filmed that, and then I started washing it and it started spreading, which was a little bit it didn't fill me with confidence about what I had just done, but I seem to be okay. I've woken up this morning, so it couldn't have been that bad. But yeah, I'd love to see like somebody swab something like that and then test it and actually see what truly resides there. The thing is, there's no, like, you don't really get, I mean, there's no windows, there's not too much in the way of fresh air. Like, that place does get fresh air, just not much of it. Bro said I still see some dust on the fingers. Nah, bro, I got it all off. Ain't no way. Andres, hello. Is this the Andres from YouTube? Is there a ventilation? Yeah, bro, unless like somebody turns on like the vent.
Hello.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, okay, sweet. Yeah. If I do get them streams cracking, I'm gonna be covering up like any logo that will be on me will be covered up, just to, you know, just to be on the safe side. I was speaking to a manager yesterday about it, and they said I should be cool, like I should be good. I'm not doing anything like. It's not like I'm driving a train and then I'm recording at the same time, you know. It's not anything critical like that. But I don't even want to risk it, so I'm just gonna have all logos covered up. Because you're gonna have to prove that I was at a station, and good luck exploring all the stations to find out, you know, which one my background was. Hello, Domi. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. A lot of free protein? Oh no, CP. I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe like viruses and bacteria that haven't been seen in the UK since like the 1980s. No protein, unfortunately. No bugs. LSD. A guy that I was doing training with, during our training, he had a we do like so on the third week of our training, we go out onto the stations and do a week on our stations that we'll be working at. This guy came back saying how at his station he blew his nose and was just like clearing up his nose with his tissue, and there was like black stuff. There's like black stuff on the tissue. So yeah, air quality on the underground is peak. Like, it's not even a joke. Trains are constantly bringing stuff in from the tunnels. So especially if you're like a regular on the platform, long day. Actually, a long day. There's so much dust in those tunnels, it's ridiculous. Crazy how you killed ASR with allergies. Right. Let's terminate this one and do a big boy 86-minute big money route. CP, I am looking forward to doing that. That's my aim. I want to work towards that. as I always say, I don't think it'll be somewhere that I'll end up retiring. I think I'll spend some good years there. Who knows? Maybe I'll do it and I'll just love it so much to the point where I do, I do retire as a tube driver. The money's good enough. But yeah, I don't see myself. I see myself retiring in a higher role. Like right now, I'm climbing. I'm just aiming for higher roles. As a matter of fact, I'm going to apply for one. A job's come up, and I'm going to apply for it. Like a supervisor role, and then wait, where's the big boy 86-minute one? There's 96-minute. Where is that gone? There's 96-minute. Starts at 11. But for now, there's no long ones. Okay. Oh, there's the 60 minutes. That's not till a little bit later. I'm gonna take it. So I'm basically, my priority at the moment is tube driver. However, as I'm waiting for that, I'm gonna just keep trying to go higher, and then as I plan now, once I become a tube driver, I'll spend some time in it until I feel like it's time to move on, and then I want to apply for something higher. When training for train driver, whenever the role pops up, whenever they start hiring. It's a Timo spotter. This bus is the 0407 Mercedes Benz. 040 0407. Yeah, LS said, but the stuff I'm hearing, it's like it's not. It's just not as smooth as they would have hoped, isn't it? I mean, as is pretty much obvious to everyone now. But there's still stuff that it's just a bit of a mess, and it's gonna take a good like year or so after they start putting them on before things fully smooth out. Thank you, Novinus. I have never done that. I'm not gonna lie to you, boss. I've always just taken the list as it is and chosen from there. But I'll try and remember that for next time. It could become a signal in the future as well. Good money in signaling. Good money. Simra already trained you. You know what? I don't think it'll be too different as well. Obviously, it will be different, but the principle will still be the same. They both thought I worked for TFL with you this whole time. I mean, for a while, I thought like that you kind of worked for TFL as well. I knew obviously you do firefighting, but I thought it was like, I don't know, somewhere in TFL in it. But I think it was the last time we spoke about it, I clocked that it was different. What did you say? I wanted to hear that your priority. Like, my priority right now is to be a tube driver. But as I'm waiting for that, whatever like higher position I can apply for, I'll apply for, and I will get, in Jesus' name. But even when I do get my train driver position, I'll spend some time there, and then move on to something higher again. Like I don't think I'll be there for too long. Like it's possible that I'll get there and I'll just love it, but as I see things now, it will be like temporary. The new tube has airplane windows. In what sense, Tommy? Morning, just know all good, my man. How are you doing? Lennon, what's good? Welcome. Fair enough, bro. If the opportunity comes again, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, your thing is solid. Like, it's a sick flipping job, man. It not only in terms of the job itself, but the effect that you have is so sick. But the door's always open, bro. And you become driver, DCJ will give you ambassadorship on the spot. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Realistically, I think people would want to see it. Like realistically, what makes Dad Rail so watchable? I think a lot of it is that he's a real train driver. So I think that would help me in terms of viewership, which would then obviously help me with an ambassadorship. Yeah, that's the thing, Gella said. But then again, bro, the P's, a lot of people will just, like, that's enough for people to, that's enough to keep people there for decades. Like, genuinely, keep people in that position for decades. Because it's P's, brother. It's P's. it's like serious P's. So I hear it. The people that just stay there for the sake of the money, I hear it. I don't want to be dictated by that. Like, it's a bonus, absolutely. But I've yeah, man. Like, I've turned down things in the past that would have made me more money than the other thing I was doing at the time, simply because I wouldn't have enjoyed it. Like, you would not find me depressed in a role I don't want to do just because the money's good. What? Ridiculous. But, like, there is progression in a sense. You can become like a train driver manager. You can become, like, there are areas within, you know, you could become like a trainer. There are areas around train driving that you could progress to. There's obviously just not a huge amount. Although realistically, that as long as you're working for TfL, especially working for the London Underground, everything there is open to you. You just need to, like, follow the process. Driver manager also a thing. Yeah, CP. Passenger windows look like the ones in airplanes. Also kind of making some coaches fly. Without bogies. I actually haven't seen the windows yet. I haven't even seen the flipping train yet. I keep asking, like, yo, like, are the trains in this side in? Are the trains in that side in? No one knows where the trains are. Like, many of the people, like, that you see on stations don't really care. They're not train enthusiasts. Do you get it? Very few are actually, like, train enthusiasts. So much more money if you want it in TfL and other positions, I reckon. I mean, like, yeah, in managerial positions, certain managerial positions, bro, 6 figures. 6 figures, yeah. I've got a thing on my, I've got like a picture on my phone of, like, all the positions and what they pay. It's mad. But I don't even want to be thinking about that. I don't want to be thinking about that. Even if I go full, right now, as a customer service assistant, if I go full time, I'm comfy, bro. I am comfy. As a radio host, I don't yap enough, man. Bro, I barely yap to make, like, I can't even make a bloody YouTube video. Why do you think I don't make YouTube videos? It's not because I'm lazy. I would love to have, like, regular YouTube content. I don't trust myself. I can't talk. I'm talking now because I'm replying to the stuff that you guys are saying, and I'm bouncing off you. I always say I bounce off you guys. I have moments where I can just go and go and go and go, but I can't, like, I'm not like a chatty patty. You know who's really good at that? Joe Dobson on YouTube. He's so flipping entertaining, and he could just talk and talk and talk and talk. I don't know how he does it. Some people are just blessed with that talent, man. Oh yeah, see, man, them like that. Ellis said, yeah. Them man there, yeah, you're not, yeah, easily 6 figures. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Hello, ASI. How you doing, boss? CP, are you talking about when somebody wants to throw themselves on the track? Big ass LED strap at the front. I'm not a fan of that, you know. And apparently it's an unpopular opinion, but I'm not a fan of that light. It looks like it was a concept vehicle that should have been refined, but nobody refined it. They just took it straight from the concept stage and slapped it onto the tracks. What mods in the game, Hubar? I couldn't tell you, mate. I'm not gonna lie. I can tell you what maps. I can tell you what bus I'm driving. I can't tell you what mods I've got. Number one yapper in the UK. I wish, bro. I actually wish. Joe is great. Honestly, Dad. Bro, I rarely leave comments on YouTube channels or on the YouTube videos. You have to have super impressed me. I remember finding out about him like 6 months ago, before like he really picked up. And yeah, I left a comment saying, I don't know what, but I was just like complimenting him basically. All videos will end up being just LEDs bright as ass. I don't. It's not that bright. I don't think. I don't know. I haven't seen it. Maybe it is. But in videos that have been released so far of people seeing them in testing, they don't seem to be that bad. And I said, you know what, bro? It affects people differently. I've heard stories of people that have taken months off because of it, and were just never the same. And then I've heard people that just came back the next day and just carried on. You know, you people have seen things at stations, bro. I heard a story at King's Cross, and you know King's Cross is a big station and it's a very important station, yeah? I don't remember what line it was on the King's Cross, but there were pieces on the platform. My guy, I think it was 25 minutes, the platform was reopened and back running. So you don't even have to be like in the cab to see some stuff. You could just be in the wrong place at the wrong time on a station, on a platform, and you're seeing minced meat. But I think, yeah, unless, I mean, the thing is, sometimes you just never know how it'll affect you until it affects you. That's the problem. Some things you just can't foresee, and I think that's one of them for most people. King's Cross isn't the game ASR, believe it or not. Johannes modeled it. Obviously not super detailed because the Mild May line doesn't go there. But the King's Cross is in the game with trains going in and out of it. Somebody posted pictures on the forum. It's decently modeled. I don't know how detailed it is though. Drive. Yeah, once it's time to drive, mate, I'll drive. I would assume, Dommy, that's more animal than human. If it was, unless it was on its way to like the depot, I would assume it's animal. Yeah. Hit a person being 2 stations before. Okay, so maybe it was just on its way then to get cleaned up. I'm not quite sure where I'm meant to stop as well. I think there, although it shows it very strangely on the map. Nah, I don't think I'm meant to be here. Unless I haven't set my bus up yet. It says 8:11, but it doesn't say the destination. No, it does not. Of course it doesn't. It does what it wants. As you can see, the destination was already selected. These guys aren't interested anyway. Very well. Meanwhile, a freaking Euro 7 I'm in a freaking van and it's gonna fly and doesn't care a bit. I mean, I'm sure there was enough damage to take it out of service for a bit, but I mean, realistically, a van, no matter what train you hit it with, a van is getting oh my god, disintegrated. We're talking about cow what? A cow derailed a train. Was it like a model train? I can't imagine a cow derailing a tram. Bro, there's no way. There's a lot of things I need to do in terms of traveling, Dan. Especially experiencing different train routes and train journeys around the world. There's a lot I need to do, bro. Bro, I can't even get my behind that out of the UK and into like France or the Netherlands. But you know what? I will. I will. I definitely will. I'm gonna start running out of excuses for why I'm not, so start a city. Am I meant to stop here? I've got no clue. No one still wants to get on. I've set everything up correctly though. Is there any like budget TSW wheel? The only wheels that have rims of this size that I know of are the Hori truck wheel, HORII truck wheel. I know Aerosoft also have a big wheel, but I think that's pretty expensive. I think though, from what I know, the Hori one is the cheapest. Okay, this starter is ridiculous. What the hell is this? Why is the starter so badly? Why does no one want to get on? Derenhofen Sud S-Bahnhof. Oh, Derenhofen Market. Whoops. That would explain it. Going to the market, not the S-Bahn. Look at that, like magic. They all flock.
Guten Tag.
One of the bones got stuck in the cab car and made everything fly off. That's insane. That's actually insane. Something I forgot to do. Why am I deadly? Allow there multiples of me. Nice one, Dan. Are you gonna ride the train of like the open carriage? I don't know if I can do this stuttering for an hour. No one even here. This is. I've driven this map before and it has never been this bad. It's actually been pretty okay. But the stuttering is given very much memory leak. It's giving me memory leak vibes.
Guten Morgen.
Eine Busfahrt. Danke.
Oh, Switzerland is super expensive. Yeah, hello Mido. Switzerland in general, if you're gonna go there for a bit of time, you're gonna need a bit of money. I don't know if I'll be here for the Dovetail Direct thingy. No worries, there's always a VOD. The Swiss trades from the mics was the same as the city break.
Hier ist das aber echt kalt.
That's a shame, man. It really is a shame. Because it makes it, I guess it makes it inaccessible for a lot of people. Like, I'm sure tourism is already decently high, you know. I'm sure they can afford to just take things down a little bit and not suffer a huge hit. Where is Bossman going? There's a bus behind day once. Since that'll be my last day of vacation. Yeah, no problem, bro. No stress. Guess it's cheaper than Romania. How? You'll be here, CP? You'll be here as well? As in, you won't? Do you mean you won't be here as well? Only missing out on bugs. I mean, hey, expect the unexpected. Remember. So maybe they'll come out and say we've cleaned out all the bugs, and we've moved all the TOD 3 routes to TOD 4.
Hallo.
That's what no one's expected, right? If we're to expect the unexpected, then that's exactly what I'll be expecting. 2k cash, Alheim. Paid 900,000 euros and flooded in taxes. That is what will finish you there. Salaries are okay, and then you get taxed. I was called a real MVP by a Simra dev. It's taking you this long for a Simra dev to call you a real MVP. You've been doing real MVP work for a minute. Tell him come here, man. I'll vouch for you. I'll vouch for you as a true Simra ambassador. What did you do for them to call you that? Oh, the gas is the same. Because I'm thinking, unless they've got like reserves there, or a source of it, I don't know how they would make money off it. Yeah, I mean, realistically, no. Yeah, I mean, it comes from above, obviously, but ultimately, it's the same company, isn't it? That's what it boils down to. This thing hasn't recognized me that I'm here. Nothing. It's meant to have illuminated at the top, but it hasn't. Now it has. Barely see it. I was thinking to myself yesterday, with like my position in my company, I'll get people complaining to me, at me, about certain things as if like I'm responsible for them, whereby that's not my job. But then I was thinking about it and I was like, you know what, it kind of makes sense, because at the end of the day, I'm representing the company. So if there's any issues that my company's not tending to, I would understand why someone would come to me and make it my problem, or try and make it my problem anyway. So I think, even though, yeah, it's not the entire DCG that, you know, has that particular mentality, it's still DCG themselves. How long does this go?
Lubi bawić się, Piotrek z pocztą gna przez świat. Gabryś szybki jest jak wiatr, Emilka dobrze zna swój fach.
How long does it go on for?
Sapie, och i ach, Edek wszystkim pomóc
What is
chce.
this?
Powiedz z nim, wynudzisz się. Przyjaciół przedstawiamy wam,
Okay.
wciąż coś
Enough.
tworzą tu i tam. Czerwień, błękit, zieleń, brąz.
Enough. Goodness, why don't take that off. Take it off. Why is it so long? Take it off. What the hell? Is the London DLC worth it? It's up to you, bro. If you really want to drive in London, if you really want to drive in London, then yeah. But I mean, I'm running like optimal settings, and it's not a great performer, I'll be honest. So just prepare for that, innit? If you're ready for that, go ahead. You know, if you want to drive it that bad, then you're willing to pay the performance price. Otherwise, you know, I'm sure you can live without it. Nerd, please either like reduce the time of it or
Okay, Garmin. Video speichern.
remove it altogether. Did you see the new update for Bus Company, Tim? Of course. I like it. I like it. It's fresh, new. You know, good to see all those PDP taxes go into use. What have you been doing, lads? What have you been doing? This is the Alheim DLC. Good morning, Fan. How you doing? Why are you lot all on the other bus stop?
Ich möchte gerne ein Ticket für eine Kurzstrecke. Danke sehr.
Hallo.
Sounds creepy.
Hallo.
Thank you very much, Fan, for the gifts. Appreciate you. It's not performing well today, eh? I'm hovering around 30 FPS. A little bit over, a little bit under here and there. I don't think this is the one we'll be spending our time on today. I'm not gonna lie. It'll be a good run. But yeah, let's go home Kirchen or something, man, because this is a bit ridiculous. You got space, boss. You got plenty of space. Maybe your YouTube stream just got demonetized. I mean, most of my YouTube streams get demonetized. The original Thomas is still there, but I've deactivated it. That's what I should... Realistically, Novinus, that's what I should do. If something that you play demonetizes the stream, you should at least, like, refund me a little bit. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll bring back anything that's demonetized, and I'll bring back Thomas. And if I see that anything new demonetizes me, I'll make it bits to play it.
What's been going too well?
I don't want to play them, then I won't get demonetized. It's a win-win. And then there you go. You can play Matt Peddleston until he turns around and says, "Hey, hey, I don't want that anymore." What game? Come on, David. Come on, David, lads. Do I know how to fix what, Lennon? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's Polish, nerds. I don't think that's a difficult one to crack. My object screen just freezes and goes blank when it loads the map or a new tile. Have you got the 4 GB patch installed, Lennon? Installed correctly? That would be your #1 culprit. %, yeah? 100% it's installed correctly. If you're absolutely certain that you've installed it correctly, then I would say try a simple reinstall. It could just be something with the textures. Reinstall that particular map. If it happens like route wide, like for all of your routes, then I'd say probably run like a verify integrity on Steam. But usually something like that, usually it would be the 4 GB patch stuff. And sometimes I've come to learn quite recently that even if you have it installed, every now and again you'll need to install it again. So do it again just in case. Do it again. It's not gonna cost you much in time and effort. Do it again, and then see if that particular issue remains. Nerd, bro. You know the intro to LMU, like the menu that plays. My nose is really annoying today. The soundtrack, that big dramatic soundtrack that plays on the LMU menu screen, that demonetizes me. It's so ridiculous what can demonetize and what can sometimes be okay. If you sing too well, you get demonetized. Yeah. No, excuse me. I can sing, brother. I can sing. I can sing. I'm not about to do it for free, so don't ask. I know my price. I have a standard. You see, I have a standard. What are you guys doing? What are you doing here? My nose is so sensitive today when I talk. The vibration of me talking makes it itchy.
Now, the real burning question from the game of 567 in our community is, will there be
Of course, things have been going too well, haven't they?
It had been going too well. Or have they? You know, we've never really wondered that. Have things been going too well? When have things gone too well at Dovetail? Because that's not something I'm familiar with. So what was it that prompted Matt to make this devious statement? Oh, we can sort that ASR. I'm sure we can find one way or another to sort that. I hope multiplayer becomes a thing in OMSI. Well, it's currently being tested and being tested successfully. I don't know how far the development is. I don't know any more details other than I have seen a video of multiplayer working in OMSI too. That is it. That is the only details I have.
Okay, Garmin. Video speichern.
Someone needs to add a picture of the meme from the meme every time that's played. Yeah, maybe it was a check map. I don't know. I don't know what map it was. It just saw like 30 seconds of 2 people driving with each other. So who knows, man? I mean, I've seen magic done with this game already, so it will not surprise me if somebody manages to crack multiplayer. I've been telling you, you guys have different memes over there. You haven't seen that one, but you've seen the lizard. How? That's what I'm saying. You know what? All of a sudden, we're in the high 50s. in terms of frame rate the minute we're out of the city. So maybe it was just a city centre problem. I think I can live with that. I think most of the route takes place away from there.
Okay, Garmin. Video speichern.
Yeah, because you're an Australian Muppet. And it makes sense that you'd have a lizard beam, realistically. It makes sense. But when I tell you it hasn't appeared once in my like For You page, on my Instagram reels, and I get absolute brain rot. Like, your innocent brain would not last 15 minutes watching some of the things that come up for me. So many Londoner sound alerts. What does that even mean? What is a Londoner sound alert? Hello, thank you for the rose. How you doing? I heard yesterday was a blast. OMSI doesn't lag, so it's weird. Yeah, bro, it's OMSI. It's gonna be weird. It's going to be weird. It's OMSI for you.
Hallo.
I was barely getting 30 FPS in the city. I've driven down a little bit, and I'm now at 60. So there you go, man. That's just OMSI being OMSI. As you survive, and that's it, man. What more can we ask for? Oh, we'll take that. We'll take that. We thank God. Had fun, yeah. It's good for them, man. Always good, the little link up. So are you claiming that you surf by day? Because this is how it seems to be implied. The only reason you're not out there hitting the waves, bro, is because it's nighttime.
Hallo.
Yeah, do that, Lennon. Reinstall, redo the 4 GB patch. Like I said, even when your game's running well, I've heard that it should be something you do. It should be something you do often anyway. Allow or deny what? Other than Thomas, I don't know what the... Ooh, wow. That was violent. I don't know what would demonetize is the stream. Tommy apparently sent a video. Have you watched the video? Is it suitable to be played? Yeah, watch it if it's suitable. What are the means to play a video now? Is it bits or what? Or channel points? I thought Dominic was trying to send a video on like Discord. Why there's so many results from search and admin and stuff? What can I say, man? I'm a popular guy. Thank you. The second gift. I can't see what that is. It looks like a cow or a boomerang, and I can't work out which one. Maybe it's neither. I'm not wearing my glasses right now. I've got new OMSI passengers, but they just don't go into my OMSI. You have to... there's something you have to do, I think, Lennon, with the files. I don't remember exactly, but you have to put them onto the routes. If the bill shows up at some point, I'll ask him. I don't know where the bill's been. I'll need to message him, make sure he's alright. But I believe, I don't know if that's just because I've got it a funny way, or, and if you get it legit, you know, it will do it for you. But there was some work that I had to do. And I went and said a video in Discord. Yeah, I thought as much. Half of the results are like racing stuff, of course. Of course, boss. Probably people reporting me for stuff. Thank you for the heart as well. I hope you're not paying for all of these. I don't know how it works. I think they're like worth like some pennies. Why was it terrifying, Holy Shocker? I'm sure you played worse. Get on a daily ranking, let's go. I think it would require a team effort, but a small drop makes a mighty ocean, isn't it? Maybe you'll trigger some others. The video share, isn't it, for bits? Well, Domi's not using the video share nerd. He's trying to upload something on Discord. But whatever it is, if it's bits, then I guess the person that's using it would have paid for it already. And if it's channel points, same thing. Too busy managing OmniGo. I don't think managing OmniGo is that time consuming. The bridge is indeed under maintenance, yes. You can buy a bundle for like £1. Oh! No wonder they're like worth pennies. Guys, get gas. Whenever I see them pop up, I'm like, raw, yeah. Man's there now. We've reached. And then I start checking afterwards. I'm like, oh. 0.01p of rewards. Yeah, alright. Be grateful, you know? But it makes sense. Wait, the AI buses had the flash-paced FM skin. That's hilarious, man. They are trying to push that. I think they've dropped the bot viewers now. Nabil sent me a screenshot and they had like 17 viewers. So it seems that they've lost their bot viewer contract. And now the real numbers have been revealed. Your left indicator doesn't work. I mean, it's decent realism, but if you do want to fix it, just use the alt menu, and you'll be alright. Alright, Domi, have a good day, mate. Take care. My Omni navigation freezes at random times when Omni does work. That I've never encountered, Leonard. What are these weird issues we're having? It's super annoying to get so many issues. Absolutely.
Hello.
Absolutely. Reinstall the 4GB patch and then load in and see if you haven't done it already. Even if you have done it before, do it again. Work stream without getting caught. I don't think I need to worry about getting caught. The thing is, yeah, I'm considering. Obviously, I can only really do it on one platform. I'm not going to go ham and figure out how to stream onto all the platforms at once. But I think for an IRL stream, I think TikTok would be better, you know. I'll be very honest with you. Maybe I'll do like one on TikTok, one on YouTube. Sorry, one on Twitch, and one on TikTok, and then see what ends up being like more successful in terms of viewership. No, not TikTok. TikTok IRL streams seem to do pretty well. I knew I should have been on that lane. Work stream without throwing up with all the dirtiness. You get used to it, mate. The crazy thing is, when I was working as a cleaner, it was at a brand new station. Everything was sparkling clean. Everything was sparkling clean. And that was kind of like my standard for stations. So then when I now have gone to work on an old station and seen what it's really like I remember my first thought being, oh, this ain't like the other one. It was small, not as many facilities. Yeah, just an old station. They'll be asking what game is that. Oh my god, my nose. Bro, I can't talk without the vibrations bugging my nose. Horrible. My nose it's been behaving as well for months actually. Silly me for even thinking about it and bringing it back to life. What's the difference between OMSI 1 and OMSI 2? Probably the maps that are available, innit? Like default map. There was something that OMSI 2 introduced. Bendy buses, I think. I don't think OMSI 1 had bendy buses. I think. I'm trying to remember like way back to when it first came out. Hello, Nilvinus. Gone the other way. Those things are it's really not, bro, and it's really flippin' annoying. It's really annoying. It's like basically it's like it all becomes like itchy. Listen, just be thankful you don't have to deal with it. It's flippin' annoying. Pops up when it wants. Pops down when it wants. Thank you very much, Soren, for the heart. Appreciate you. You guys are killing it today with the gifts. Shout out to all of y'all. Lennon, my nose has been... there's something that I have that I haven't been able to figure out, and neither have like doctors. But there's something I have that makes my nose like very, very, very sensitive. And it's been okay for some time, and it's come back again. Like it will just like either run or just be blocked. Like you'd think I have a cold, and I'm completely fine. It's just my nose alone is like just bullying me. I've had it ever since I was young. Like I can't go anywhere without taking like a pack of tissues with me. Sounds like it may have been allergies to Lennon. Maybe a hay fever. Which ironically I don't really suffer from too badly. Look, rot. It says brain rot. It says brain rot in German. Deary me. An itchy throat is just horrible though, whatever the cause. Horrible. He tries to cough and it's like you can't it doesn't want to sort itself out. I've been just completely ignored by DTG. Completely ignored. They say contact them about it, and then you contact them and nobody responds to you. Joseph Auheim. Shaykhan, hello. How you doing? Jesus Christ, these like little curb bounces. Oh. Risky. The lack of American content? Yeah, the only American route I'm aware of is Chicago, which I do own. And I've driven quite a few times. But it's so short, man. The routes, I think there's 2 lines on there. Super short. Wrong stop. Please don't cross. Is there any other American map other than Chicago?
Tag.
Yeah, Lennon, it looks like your game needs like a deep fix, deep clean. Auheim Larensbach updated. That is the government name of this map. Maybe they take the same time to answer emails to fix the bugs, and I'll just never hear back, will I? Not any that are good. Yeah, I mean, with like any sim, the focus always seems to be German. It's always a German focused by default, and then anything else just depends on if the people from that region have enough passion and are willing to create something from scratch. I didn't make an OMSI ASR. I contacted the right email that they provided. The only other thing I can try is contact them a different way. Before updating my graphic drivers, it was fine. Updated, then it was crap. Have you reinstalled the 4GB patch, Lynn? I know I keep repeating it, but I don't know if you've done it or not. I'm not saying have you done it before. I'm saying have you done it right now, like today? Because it could literally just be that. Just doing it now, yeah. Please do it now, and then let's see if that sorts it out. This is a really weird bus stop. Like you go into this road and then you come back out of it again. How come you don't play British maps? Because OmniGo doesn't have any British maps as part of the company at the moment. The Canary Wharf ambassador has let us down. There's a new bus simulator coming out based in North America called Busbound. Yeah, but it's a type of you see any like management game or management sim. It's not really my cup of tea, man. It's not really for me. Yes, David, this game is on Steam. Sorry for asking. See, only because you said sorry for asking, Max. The name of the game is directly below my face. I've put it in a place that I believe would be quite hard to miss. Maybe I need to give it like a pink background and green text as the next port of call. I don't know how much the game costs, I'll be very honest with you. I bought it a long time ago. For now, nerd. It's German only for now. I think the bill said the London map is like super expensive to get.
Guten Tag.
Moin.
I just apply it, Lennon, to the game.exe and also the launcher.exe. I do it to both of them just to be on the safe side. I've never installed it on the BCS stuff. You know what, ASR? That's actually not a bad idea, you know. Let me check my spam right now, because I'll probably forget it later on. I've actually gotten important emails to my spam before. I'm not really too sure why. Nope. 01 red. Not this time. Hello, Captain Adam. How you doing? Good to see you again. Bus Simulator 27 does not look that promising. Bus Simulator in general is, I don't know. Like, I think the other one is okay, 21. That was okay. Played it for a bit, made a video on YouTube about it, and that was it. Never touched it again. Don't intend to. My friend is a developer of London. Don't think he has any plans on updating it. He's working on other projects. That's a shame. That's a shame. It would be nice to have it like extended and optimized. I think performance from release was never anything to shout home about. I also think the roads are too small on there. Many instances where I just get the vibe that this road is just too small. I don't know why the roads were made that way. Good effort overall, but it's in terms of like map quality. Maybe it's the fact that I know the map in real life, so I'm like extra critical of it naturally. But I think it could be. It could have been done better. Like you've got the Pimlico 24. Pimlico to Hampstead, number 24. You've got that in the game. And that's a good... Something's wrong with this store. And that's done quite well. He's moving to make a London map for the bus. Ah! Make sure he does it. Push him. Because so far, the bus has not disappointed when it comes to the environment. He will have to make buses. He will have to. So that might take some work. But I am very much looking forward to the environment. Because so far, Berlin is incredible. Hamburg is incredible. So there's pressure on him to do it and do it well. Yeah, that really should be it, Lennon. That really should be it. So fingers crossed, man. Contact DTG via support ticket. See, a support ticket is for a game issue, though. That's why I didn't do it that way last time. I'll see if I can do it in a way that makes sense for what I'm looking for. But usually a support ticket is for like a bug or a game issue. Pimlico is an amazing map. That's all I've heard about it. And the few pictures that I have seen do back it up. I need to get that, man. I'm stunted. I don't know how long it is from end to end. Who knows, maybe they didn't check their press mail. Well, you'd think they would, considering, you know, marketing opportunities, financial opportunities, collaboration opportunities. You'd think that stuff's quite important. Yeah. I don't know how long Halicon spent on the Hamburg DLC, but I think quite a while. And they didn't even work on any buses. All they did was create some repaints, some very, very basic repaints like that as well. So to make a detailed map, and hopefully a good route, you know, a good choice of routes. And like if it's one, if it comes out with one bus, but there are plans to make others and like real plans, like we get development pictures and stuff of bus DLC to come, I won't mind. If it means that we're not waiting, I don't know, 5 years for it. Soren 7 roses. Thank you, my man. Appreciate you. Where you get all that money for Mo's? I mean, I have it, but it's still expensive than 800 euros. Well, I haven't paid 800 euros. I think all in all, everything that I have that I'm driving with was about 750 pounds. So maybe, I mean, it's getting close to 800 euros to be fair. But I mean, I work, my man. I do work. And I also didn't pay for it all in one go, so that helps as well. Took Halicon like 2.5 years. Okay, 2.5 years for a team that have been doing that for a while. They've been making stuff for OMSI, although not of great quality. So they are somewhat a certified company. I mean, if he's doing it by himself, we are going into the 5-year range, realistically. If he's got a team that's competent, capable, efficient, then probably a similar time frame. I've heard of it, Canadian Gamer, but I haven't seen gameplay of it. I haven't given it a go myself. So I've got no idea on like how good it is or if it would be worth playing. I am fairly familiar with the area as well. I used to cross through there 10 years ago now to go to work. My first job, actually. You know what? Maybe for my next OMSI stream next week, I do Pimlico and Morden. I don't know if I have all the bits and pieces I need in terms of DLC, but if I do, I might just go for it. I'm sure Nabil won't mind sacrificing a day of OmniGo work. Pimlico is love.
Mahlzeit. Eine Fahrkarte.
The only thing I don't know
Ich danke Ihnen, guter Mann.
if I have or not, and I don't think I do, is it the 3 Generations DLC? No, I think I do have. I don't. I have to check. I'll have to check. There's one dependency that I'm concerned about. That I don't think I have. He's in talks with a development group who have made OMSI DLC. Oh. I don't know any groups that have made OMSI DLC. Nabil would know. The only group I know is Halicon. But if they've made good quality DLCs for OMSI, then they should make good quality DLCs for the bus. Very well. Very well. Hopefully it will be revealed soon, depending on how things move. The thing is, when you look at like numbers, right? When you look at like player numbers, as a developer, I don't think the bus is really inviting. Like if you look at the player base of OMSI compared to the bus, I'll be honest, man. Unless you're thinking long term and thinking, yeah, this game's going to develop into something bigger, I don't know what would motivate you to develop content for the bus. The daily player numbers are shocking. I think BLT Berlin is Helicon. And that map's good, right? But then who created the base Berlin map? Because realistically, it's them that should have the credit. Well, Canadian Gamer basically what's holding back the bus is the fact that it's not a good experience driving buses. Graphics are okay, better than OMSI. Performance is better than OMSI. It used to be terrible, but they have, you know, in all fairness, they have done a pretty good job at optimization. There definitely still does need to be more work, but you know, it does. They do seem to be active in dealing with that. But I want to feel like I'm driving the bus, you know? I want the bus to feel like a bus. I want my bus to sound like a bus. I was driving the Scania on that game. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. It was unbearable. And I can deal with bad sounds. I can absolutely deal with bad sounds, but this was unbearable. Unbearable. It doesn't sound like a bus, and it's not like it sounds like something else. I've never heard this sound before. I've never heard that sound before. Horrible, man. Cardo's Berlin Maps veteran. I mean, hey, Berlin X10, I spent so much. God damn it. Why do you want me to go 30 kilometers here? What the hell am I going to do at 30 kilometers, man? Rubbish. I spent so much time in single player Berlin X10. It was my I think to this day, it's still one of my favorite routes. And I used to play with collisions on and I'd always be stuck in traffic. There used to always be traffic, and I would turn my AI to a high number as well, and then just instantly regret it. Yeah, I know that, Novinus. I just find it unnecessary to limit the speed to 30 there.
Tag.
They said they are working on improving physics and sounds in a new bus. They're working on IRL sound apparently. IRL that doesn't matter to me. Look at TSW. So many trains have IRL sounds. They've gone to go and record the trains, or they've got the sounds from Armstrong Powerhouse, who implement sounds impeccably, by the way, on Train Sim Classic, and they still sound crap because if they implement them badly, I've lost my phone. I forgot to charge it. If they implement the sounds badly, it doesn't matter where they've got the sounds from. They're gonna sound like trash. You could have an artificial sound better and more realistic than a real sound if you've implemented it correctly and mixed everything well. Do I trust TML to make sounds well? No. Not gonna lie. But we'll see. And they did a stream or something recently where they basically asked like the complaints that you guys have, like what exactly do you guys complain about? Like, what exactly are the issues? So apparently they took stuff from there,
Hallo.
which sounds promising in theory. But until things are implemented, it's just it's not gonna happen until it happens for me. When it comes to certain devs. Someone still needs to give Adnan the tourist bus simulator. They absolutely don't. They absolutely don't. No, I'll give it right back. I'm not gonna lie. Have your money back. Take your money back, man. I'm alright. Halicon is also working on a new Berlin map for OMSI with the Route 186. Okay. That would be, I'm interested to see how that plays out. Have you seen the cycling Mikey's bike was run by a car going the wrong way? I have seen that video, yeah. I have seen that video. I mean, I mean, the car was going at some speed and he threw the bike in front of it. I mean, at some point you have to use common sense, right? It wasn't like he was standing in the road and then the car did that. Bro threw his bike in front of the car. So if I was that driver, I'd be suing him. Trust him more than DCG? Absolutely not. I trust neither. That is an impossible to choose between the two in terms of trust. C'est pas possible. Or Canadian Gamer fully open the door to modding in that game like they've done with maps. We've had some really good maps. Do the same with like the ability to mod buses and stuff. And we'll see some magic, man. We'll honestly see some magic. But I feel like in this day and age, because of how over the years we you know, we've been able to see like the magic that modders have been able to do. You got like Dovetail with TSW. They've got like like an editor, but it's not really an editor. You can't really do anything with it. And I believe part of that is the threat of people creating really good maps. The bus, same thing. They know people are going to come out of content way better than their own. Maybe they'll end up making money from it, you know? Like first party developers now know they are under threat from people who can actually do things that they claim to do.
Guten Tag.
TML isn't as money hungry. My guy, have you seen the price of the bus? Have you seen that they put it up recently when it was already honestly too much for what the game offers. They are hungry. I've never seen Dovetail midway through a TSW's life cycle increase the price. They've increased the price of DLC over the years, but for the game to be out at a certain price and then them increase that price, I have never seen. It's coming out before the end of the year. Bus Mod in. I won't believe it until I see it. We're in a time right now where the developers seem to just be taking the mick. Quality buses, Carter, in true ambassador fashion. Carter is in his zone right now. Man, I mean, like, we wish. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm here hating because I've got nothing better to do. You know? Oh, I just want to hate. Bro. All we've had is OMSI for the past however long. And we finally have had, you know, another player come into the game. And then to get let down like that is just so disappointing, man. So disappointing. CMO is great with timelines. I mean, to be honest, when does a company with like a roadmap and plans ever end up sticking to it? You know, I think that's just the nature of business. The effort is there. That, you know, that's what will matter to me more than them failing just for the sake of it. Look how many people are still streaming Hamburg on Twitch. Yeah, I was gonna say that's you've given yourself a difficult argument there. When we stream, Carter, it's you and I that are the only streamers of the game. Look at that, 3 flipping grand. 3K. So hold on. So we made 3K in an hour. Yeah. And about half an hour, we tend to make just over a grand. Between 1 and 1.5. I think this is much better value, you know, doing these runs. I think this is better value. 2.3K. Drive the next tour. My phone wasn't charging apparently. We'll be without a wheel cam for like 10 minutes. 8:11 to start at 12:02. Yes, sir. Let me try this again. Yeah. I've only been able to get this working on one route. See, the destination of the bus is correct, but it still says the wrong one over here. I'm wondering if that's why the passengers aren't stepping onto the bus. It's not bad to complain when you're paying a lot for a game. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's still early access as well, right? I can't force it to change. I've set it correctly. It's correct on the bus. What more do you want me to do, you know? Literally, what more do you want me to do? Gotta invest more into long term. In terms of what, Carter? It's getting warm in here, man. It hit like 30 plus degrees yesterday. I wasn't expecting that. Nice one, CP. Carter, that's what I mean, man. I like you, Carter. You know why? You know why, isn't it? You know why I like you. There's something that you see that people don't. There's something that you see that people don't. Not everyone sees it. Only some people have the gift to see it. I'm so concerned that the bus says mess fart. I've realised no matter what I change the actual bus to, that just won't change. There we go. And they still haven't budged. Maybe I should be on the other one. I should have been on the other one. Yeah, I don't see A11 on that one. But then I don't see many. I don't really see many people here either. So it's not a big deal. But I'm happy that that's been sorted out. Dan Carter's a legend, bro. Have you tell me if you have ever heard me speaking about another streamer? The way I speak about Carter. Carter's just a solid dude. Just solid. The vibes on Carter's streams are impeccable. So chill, yet entertaining, funny, informative. The streams themselves are fun and engaging. He's got a million commands for everything, you know. It's like, it's so good, actually so flipping good. Blessed by TMO. That's you know what, maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's the department that I'm lacking in. I wish Nerd was more like Carter. What do I wish about Nerds? See, I wouldn't want anyone to be like Carter because then the uniqueness goes away. I want Nerd to be like Nerd. How about that? I escape any any beef. I want everyone to be themselves. You're all special and unique in your own little ways. Right. Can you actually charge now, boss? It doesn't want to, you know. This is a problem. Okay, I had to run the cable in a very particular way. But it's good now, I think. Without chat, it's so hard to keep talking. I truly envy the people capable of doing that. I really wish, because I actually want to make like regular YouTube content. I don't know what the hell to do video. I don't even have even like the creative spark. I've always struggled with creativity. I think if I was at least creative, I'd be okay. I'm not creative, can't talk. What the hell am I useful for? The videos that I have done where I've been speaking are scripted. Oh, I did need to go over there. I didn't see those guys. They went there before. At least this guy will come in, right?
Hi.
There we go. Hello, mate. We like nerd again. What could fail, Carter? I don't think we have any points that should fail. They should work. I turned them off and then I turned them back on. I do need the chat to yap. I mean, I don't know, man. I've been thinking about giving it a go again recently. And just I did my so when the American Truck Sim DLC came out, was it Missouri? Arkansas. When Arkansas came out, I did I did a cruise in Arkansas series, and that was okay. I managed to do okay. I surprised myself. Nobel thought it was a good series as well. I think he's the only really one that watched it. So maybe I do something like that with Iceland with ETS2, or when Project Coaches comes out, or another thing is finding the time to do it. Especially streaming with especially with how often I stream now.
Einmal Schüler bitte.
Mercedes-Benz 0407 Corral. Okay, well I did have 50 plus FPS going up. Now I've got 30 that going down. Why? when Counter-Strike 2 streams, bro, I played Counter-Strike like once in my life. I have it, I own it. I've got like an hour or 2 hours of gameplay on it. From maybe like 4, 5, 6 years ago. I actually wouldn't mind playing it. I don't mind playing FPS games. Well, tutorials tend to do very well done, always, for me. If you go to my most popular videos, tutorials are like most of them. But it's something, if I'm going to do a tutorial about something, it needs to be something I'm knowledgeable on. The hell is this island? Random bit of pavement in the middle of the road. I'm having to press my button so many times now. CSU is much better than CSGO now. Well, according to some people, I think some people still prefer the old school one. Well, I've made a tutorial done for TSW. I did it years ago, and I don't need to make another one. I just change the title every year because it hasn't changed. So I've done it for TSW. I've actually done it for ETS2, by the way, and it got nothing. I don't know why it didn't hit the algorithm, but I made a mod, and it was like this year. I did it at the beginning of, near the beginning of this year, I think. And it just didn't pop off. I don't know why. I thought it was pretty good. Didn't pop off. Haven't done one for ATS. I don't think there's any point in doing one for CSC. What other game do I play? That's kind of it for the games I play.
Mahlzeit.
Oh, and in terms of graphical quality, yeah, of course. Now it's just Fortnite after ages. I haven't played Fortnite in a very long time. Just leave it at that. But it doesn't really matter because when I was playing Fortnite, nobody was watching it. How to get started in ATS in 2025. You know what? That's not a bad shout. Because although it seems obvious to us being players of the title, it still is bringing in new players. I could even do one for ETS too. That would do even better. But what am I going to say that the game doesn't lead you through already? You know, I guess I could give like tips and tricks because I do have like some advice. Like, for example, prioritizing long distance because that makes you a ton of money and you get multiple skill points every journey.
Mahlzeit.
Starting out. There are some keys that I can drop. Really, Dan? Okay, see, now this is what I need. You see, there's a couple of my most popular videos that were made to help one person. My most watched one that's on like 500,000 almost, I think. I made that for one person. One person on Steam asked me, "Oh, how do I do something?" And I was like, "Oh, don't worry, like I'll make a tutorial for you." And then it just blew. It was about the wheel. How do I set up my steering wheel, I think. And I was like, don't worry, bro, I got you. I made the whole tutorial for him. for one person, and it's my most watched video by far. So that's happened a couple of times. So if there's an issue that you specifically have, or you need help on something, I can cater the video to that. I did it recently. The mods one. My how to install mods for city car driving. That's on almost 20k views. That's an old game. So for it to hit 20k views on my channel in a few months is huge numbers. But yeah, please message me that on Discord so that I can see it, and I'll work on it either today or sometime this week. I'll try today. I'm going to be streaming later again, the crew. So maybe it'll be after that stream, before that stream. I should have some time between this one and that one. Maybe I do it then. But then I need to sort of plan it out and write a script. So that will take some time. Usually I write the script first, and then depending on the script, I then record the B-roll. Battle Pass costs 1,000 V-Bucks now. How much did it used to cost before, CP? Just been playing ETS3. Triple paid graphics mods. Wait, holy trucker, breathe. Wait, easy. What are you saying? What? Light and weather 4K and trees 4K together. Okay. Can you send me the link to those, Holy Trucker, on Discord? I'm very close, I think, to moving away from 1.53. I think I'm going to stream 1.53 of all the mods today, this week on Friday, and then after that, I think I'm going to move. Iceland is around the corner. I could just wait for Iceland. I think I might do that, you know. I think I'll wait till Iceland, and then I'll move. Oh, Dan, ChatGPT has done incredible things for my scripts before. When you actually use it as it's intended to be used, as a tool to work with you, wow. Wow. You know, for my my Subway Sim 2 review on TikTok, I copied and pasted my entire script from the YouTube video, and I told it make this into a script for a 1 minute TikTok, and I didn't change anything. It gave me stuff to say. It said from 10 seconds to 20 seconds say this, from 20 seconds to 35 seconds say this, da 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 da. Bro, it had timed it to perfection. The exact seconds it said it would take to say this and say that. I was timing it on my phone. It got it spot on. Iceland is not the land of ice. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Good info. I think Nordic Horizons and Scandinavia Refresh will arrive before. I don't know. I know it seems like they were working on those before Iceland, but the way they keep pushing Iceland content, like blog posts and pictures, it really does give off the vibe that it's around the corner. They post more stuff about Nordic Horizons. Do they?
Ein Ticket bitte. Danke.
I haven't actually read the blog post in a while. I'm gonna start doing that now. I read the last one. But just from the titles that I see, I feel like Iceland stuff gets posted quite a bit. Am I? Only 2 for Iceland. Maybe I'm thrown off by like the YouTube community posts they do as well, and the Instagram stuff. "21 blogs for another prize." Okay, fair enough. Can't argue with that. Well, the 4 GB patch, Dan, I made quite a comprehensive yet very quick and efficient guide on where to get it from, how to download it, where it goes, what you do in-game. So that's done, and that's slowly picking up views alongside the Moza guides that I've also got, which I believe those are long-term. The Moza guides, I believe, are long-term investments. Xbox controller, I don't have one to try. I have a PlayStation controller, so I can say, oh, how to use a controller, and then, you know, people can figure it out from there. Literally anything that you don't know that you're confused about, send it my way. Literally, like on my YouTube about page, it says if you want any tutorials or have any ideas, let me know. Like, for me to be successful at this, I have to provide you a good service. That is what determines my success, and how well I serve you. So that's why I'm always like very open to ideas and changes, and I'm always asking about opinions. Confused about nuclear efficiency. For that one, you might just have to go to Tom Scott or something. I don't know, mate. I don't think so, ASR. No, I don't think that's the case. You want a refund, nerd? Sorry, should have read the terms and conditions, mate. Don't do that over here. Right of way, you muppet. Go. It's not me. It's not me. Waffling. Yapping away. You don't get paid to yap. Do you get paid to yap? Sit straight and look forward, man. It's making noise. Why are you all coming? You're not. I don't stop here. Oh, careful now. Why are you all coming to my bus? Confusing me. The only bus stop I have. Stop walking towards the bus stop. You're all confusing me. The only stop I have to make is over here. Sorry, boss. These are my people. Hello.
Guten Tag.
Hallo.
Look at that, very respectful, very nice.
Dankeschön.
Close to $300. Wow, I'm glad that I seem worth something to you now. Thank you for your support, mate. ASR, if it's Polish Thomas, I'm cutting it off. I'm not gonna let it all play out. It's ridiculous.
Przyjaciół przedstawiamy wam. Wciąż coś wożą tu i tam. Czerwień,
First I'm gonna run out of cash.
zieleń, brąz. Oto ich kolory są.
It's a free
Gdzieś każdy
redemption.
z wagonami wie. Kto przyjaciół takich zna, Tomek takich ma. Tomek bardzo śmiały jest. Kuba lubi bawić się. Piotrek z pocztą gna przez świat.
Overruled.
Aleś szybki jest jak wiatr. Emilka dobrze zna swój
Fine.
fach. Henio sapie och i ach. Edek wszystkim pomóc chce. Powiedz z nim wynudzisz się. Przyjaciół przedstawiamy wam. Wciąż coś wożą tu i tam. Czerwień, błękit, zieleń, brąz. Oto ich kolory są. Poprzez pola, miasta, gdzie
I don't know, Cod. I'm gonna find out after today, mate. I'm gonna find out after today.
Tomek takich ma.
Hello, Ericas. Mate, you could have a pot and a pan, bang them together, and someone somewhere will claim it. This rebrand is gonna creep up. It's gonna creep up on you all. I'm not doing the German version. That's got to be in a Bill's job.
Guten Tag.
Video should have included TSW footage with the mod that brings in Matt's face onto Thomas. That is the only TSW footage that is acceptable. Why? Why? Oh god, the amount of dust that just came out of that. Poland is in a depressing place. Poland is nice. It's not a depressing place, and it's a nice place. What do you mean if it's not depressing, then what is it? Oh my flipping days. What is your problem? Why I don't understand why you're just falling. What is your problem? Yeah, thank you, nerds. Poland. It's just Poland, mate. Do not put my face onto Thomas, bruv. What the hell? That's the last thing I need. Don't want to be associated with it in any way, shape, or form. Name of the game, boss. It's on the screen, boss. It is absolutely not happening. Get out of the way. What are you doing?
Guten Tag.
Don't tag me. Yes, the UK is depressing, bro. The UK is depressing. Try to find out oh what, man? What's that word? Hapai? Never heard it, mate.
Guten Tag.
It's user friendly. Nerds. Please keep your fantasies private and locked away in the deep corners of your brain.
Hallo.
I was going to ask you, so what am I thinking then, nerds? I don't even want to know what you're going to say. I'll keep that question to myself. He's living in his little fantasy world there, so let him believe. You can, nerd, you can. You can read minds, so let anyone tell you different. Australia can't be real, it's a movie set. It's just used for movies, that's it. You're installed in my systems. They will beat you to it, I'm afraid. The AI to rule AIs. Is that why he suddenly disappeared? No, we don't see him anymore. Is that what's happened? Outdated software. So he was no longer receiving security updates.
Hi.
Okay, this is the problem. My button just doesn't want to work anymore.
Guten Tag.
My logic is undeniable. That's all it is, a meme. See, now that sounds suspicious to me. Why would it need to clarify that it's a meme? I don't think it is. Want to go down that rabbit hole? ChatGPT is so cringe. It's so cringe. Why are these cars just refusing to move?
Guten Tag. Look at that hidden speed camera. I've never seen that before there. Very well, Kyle. Very well. Not perfect. Not every single thing works in a way that makes sense, but then that could also just be my own skill issue. But I've got everything I need. My wipers. Washers. Moin. Guten Tag. Hi.
Ein Ticket bitte.
Danke.
They're spiritually connected. Same issues, Lennon. I fell asleep on my phone. Are you one of those people that just doesn't lock their phone when you're not using it? I find that so weird. The risk is just like too much of us doing something that you will very much regret. What did you ask her? When are you next find live? What does that mean? Oh wait, when are you next going live? Maybe she's just having a bad day, mate. Maybe she's just having a bad day and that pushed her over the edge.
Hallo.
Hallo.
Einmal Kurzstrecke Kind, bitte.
Hallo.
She does it all the time. Why are you even bothering to talk to her then? That's bad energy, man.
Yeah, it sounds like she's one to be left alone, mate. But let no one disturb your peace. I mean, it doesn't sound like you did anything, you know, particularly wrong or rude or bad. Like I said, could just be the personality, innit? Oh, Nilvinus. Naughty, naughty boy.
Hallo.
6 minutes delay. Do what you gotta do, man. Do what you gotta do. Yeah, such are some people, Lennon. Just life, mate. She ain't the last person you're gonna meet that's like that. If you know how often my niceness gets spat back in my face at work. I just put it down to, you know, you don't know what people are going through. Or what their mental health is like.
Tag.
Missing splines and objects in Berlin. Oh no. Oh no. I hope my Berlin install is okay. Since I last played it, so much has been installed. So much has been changed. I would actually be surprised if my Berlin works perfectly well. I think that the BRT should work fine. It's the original one that I'm worried about. See you later, Lennon, mate.
Tag. Hallo.
That measly 4 gigabyte patch. It's always creeping up on you. No, how to apply the 4 gigabyte patch, watch my video. That's how you should apply it. I prefer it on my Thrustmaster wheel. With regards to the force feedback. Maybe I haven't dialed it in correctly, but then I didn't need to mess around with it too much on my Thrustmaster wheel. It's there. It's there. I just prefer it on my... it doesn't feel natural. And that could just be down to OMSI, you know, being an old game and... you know, not having the best force feedback implementation with like new wheels and direct drive wheels. But yeah, I've turned it down like a lot, so I can feel like the curbs. If something's really bumpy, I'll feel it a little bit. Other than that, I don't really feel much. Look at what you've been saying for the past 10 minutes now. You know, so you're telling me all yapping. You're a madman. I can't see that traffic light. Where is it? Oh. It might have been green, you know, and I would have just been standing here.
Hi.
Hi.
Bro, I am not involved in your bollocks. I am not involved whatsoever. Hello, Simon. Good to see you, mate. How you doing? That's good to hear. I'm doing pretty well, thank you myself. And he appears. He appears. Just like the Undertaker rising up. Good to see you, Nabil. Are you seeing like the chaos that happens when you're not around in chat? Nurse lost his mind. ASR's lost his cool. And the battle of the AIs begins. Lurica. Hello. Lurica's Romanian. Really? Lurica, if you're Romanian, you have a Romanian friend on Twitch. If you would like to head to Twitch chat. We are in Auheim, Simon. Auheim, Lorenzbach. Is the name of the map. Well, if you want to be technical like Nilvinus, Auheim, Lorenzbach updated.
Hallo.
Is it a real one or a fictional? I believe it... Oh, I don't know, you know. I don't remember. Oh, there's some bottoms. 3 posters of straight bottoms. It's fictional, thank you. But it's a very good map. It's huge as well. Listen, mate. No one died. Yeah. We're trying to get somewhere for a particular time. They're grateful for it. Like no one's got a problem with it. All right. So don't make one. Carter's making a long stream, really. He's gonna drive every route in Hamburg City for the boss. Oh wow. Yeah, that's gonna be a really long stream. Oh, all those routes, all those lines, all that mileage. Oh wow. God give that guy strength, man. It's gonna be a very, very, very long stream. Hello, Lyndon. How you doing? Good to see you again. We'll raid Carter, of course. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Carter better streamer than Adnan. I would say so. Definitely. No one's injured, nerds. No one's injured. Is it a very short DLC, Dan, mate? 90% of the 2 routes are shared. Is one long shared road. Yeah. I told you, Nabil. This is what happens when you're not here. Yeah, and then one of the routes has one extra little bit. That's it. Don't think it's like Berlin. Please don't think it's like it's anything. Like, as a matter of fact, go there and let him show you the map. Ask to see the map. I can't I can't put it into words. You have to see it for yourself. Bro, I was dead set on buying it. I was like, I had absolutely every intention to buy it. I didn't. There is a reason for that. NRW? What's NRW? North Rhine Wiener? We'll get OmniGo insurance is too high. Well, thank God collisions are off then, innit? Hello, QWERTY. The map is Auheim-Laurensbach. North Rhine-Westphalia?
Hallo. Guten Tag. Einmal Schüler bitte.
Germany's most populous state. Ah. Boy, this is a very busy... I've got kids. Anyway. It is a very busy route, so... Makes sense. Oh, you left all the passengers behind. Sorry, kids. That's an L. Hold that. This bus has been behind us for the longest time. You can't find it on Steam? I think it's a mod. I believe it's a mod. Are you spelling it correctly? A-L-H-E-I-M? ASR, I will look for it. First message in Nerd's first message in Carter stream was... Oh yeah, but we know that. We know that. When Nerd says he hates the tracks and he'll put all these, you know, sick emojis and gifs and stuff like that. It's you know when you have a secret but you don't want anybody to find out the secret. And you try to like cover up like your secret by doing, you know, by being aggressively the opposite. That's what he does. Romania got its first tracks last week. Legendary. Legendary.
QWERTY. A for Alpha.
Mahlzeit.
L for
Hallo.
Lima. E for Echo. I for India. M for Mike. How about that? Even got it phonetically. Thank you, Nabil. It's on the left hand side of chat right now, QWERTY. Top left corner of the stream. No worries, you're good. What the hell is Tanga? Yo, well said. What message, boss? It's full time now. That's the plan. I'm waiting till I move, because the way it works, you can only apply to change your type of shift and location once a year. So because I might be moving soon, I'm waiting until that happens so that I know where I'll be working, then apply for something in my area. But when I do apply for that, I will be applying for full time, yeah. Unless something changes between now and then. Moving house, but then likely moving station afterwards. Like I'll apply for it. What is this bus trying to do right now? What is this game plan? How do I get this traffic light to see me? Bro. I'm just gonna go with the cars. Mount the curb, almost. Thank you, bro. Same. It will. It will. Remelanque. Thank you, boss. Sup, Nabil? I love the vision, Dan. Bigger house for more dogs. I respect it. Oh, Novena, 73 and a 50. Oh, you're now 16 minutes late? No idea, Les said. No idea. Got some, like, preferences, but nothing's concrete yet. I need to clean up my streams more. Could you be a bit more specific? Too many overlays? Okay, so give me some advice. How would you clean it up? Do I need a follower goal? Well, I would like more followers, and I would like something that would remind people to follow. So I would say yeah. That is one of my goals, to grow in followers. Gotta come north. Whereabouts in north? Like what would you say is a sweet spot in north? Can I show the outside? Why not? Novinus beating my high score speed. The text labels can look way better and modern. Look cheap. Okay. They can look modern how? You can remove BCS chat. I mean, that is a good point. I mean, I'm enjoying looking at Novinus's speeding messages, but yeah, that I can do that. Looking at maps looks. Oh, Simon, bro, it's one of the best maps. It's one of the best maps. Ton of lines in single player at least. Actually good quality. It's, you know, lengthy. There's like a line that's 86 minutes from end to end. So, you know, plenty of running time, and that kind of is a testament to how big the map is. So yeah, it's a map that's been like expanded and grown over the years, which we love to see.
Hallo.
Map looks like a real bus map from that area. I mean, the Thuringia Wild one looks like an incredibly realistic map replica. Oh, that's a line, though, isn't it, mate? That's a line. I'm doing the 811 route, Simon. It's the long one. For some reason, they're all 60 minutes. I don't know where the 86 minutes ones are going. I don't know if that's just like a weekend thing or an evening thing. It could just depend on time of day. But so far, they've all been 60, 61 minutes. Could be in a sleeker color. What are you? The background in a sleeker color or the text in a sleeker color? And if the text is gonna be grey, what are we saying for background? Because as it is now, it would make it more difficult to see. So something would have to happen to the background as well. Oh, the background of the text, okay. Like that, like what I've done for the Moser. Okay. Mercedes 0407. Can't see 811. Maybe it's an old map. Is it the updated? Wait, I pay tax on top of what's due for the company. Are you taking the piss? Okay, these are only 61-minute ones. I want to do something a little bit shorter, and then call it. It's better than pitch black at least. I mean, I don't mind. I'm happy to leave it. Novinus, you win some, you lose some, man. Usually it's me having that experience. It's Alheim is a good money maker. Takes a while, but I think like I calculated earlier, I think even if you break it down, it pays more than a lot of the other ones. It says it's V4. Try V2. You can only do one bonus a day, isn't it? Oh, wait, what? I can do another bonus one. I thought it was only one a day. Alright, bet. What bus should we take? Number 7. Welcome back, Lennon. Oh wait, the bus is gone. We'll take this one. Two bus stops. Wait, are we just is this one of those ones where we're just taking it to the depot? It's 12 minutes though. You can still go bus spot in by yourself, can't you, Lennon? I mean, the bill, I already had it like above my head, I think, or below me. And it was in the way for something else. Yeah, I understand, Lennon. It's part of the risk, though, innit? No risk, no reward. You could go there and get some sick footage. And even if you do get, like, told off or whatever, you know, so what? Find a different place. Carry on doing your thing. Center of the navigation in this game.
I'll put it there for now. Yeah, don't let yourself be held back, man. Do your thing. Go and do what you love. Oh, have I lost the branding patch for this as well? I've lost. Why did I lose all the branding stuff? Yeah, I know. I would have expected that stuff to stay though. But it's a short run, so it doesn't really matter too much. What? That's not right. Where's the plastic quality of all the info? I don't think that's right. Oh, there it is. You're overwriting the original stuff. I don't read German, Ricky, no. Just gonna do it that way. Nothing even there, same thing to be honest. So how do you understand? I guess I've been doing this for long enough, and I do have somebody that helps me that does speak German, and you kind of only really need to like learn things once, and then like the most important things, you know. Like Leanie's pretty straightforward. Fart, I just learned along the way. Yeah. I think I went about this the wrong way. But you know what? We did it anyway, so who cares? They don't actually want me picking up passengers, do they? I'm so baffed. On the sheet it says not in service. Thuringo Wild map. I can't take these corners. I did take. I that's exactly what I did. I took the corner. Thuringa Wild map. It's the latest DLC on Steam. Simroll stream when? When it happens, you'll know, boss. Now it's just about remembering it in a bit. It would be nice if it, like, when you got rid of it, it goes away for good. It's the fact that you have to do it every single time. But once it's a habit, it should be okay. I don't know if they'll listen, bro. Maybe they'll start taking 30% more taxes to implement it. I mean, if you can be bothered for it, no, it is on the top left in it, so. Don't think it's necessary though. What are we doing, chat? Yeah, that's cool. I don't think you'll be missing out on much anyway. Yeah, it's been a little bit insane today, Nabil. No, the ASR are the Chaos ambassadors.
10 seconds is plenty of time for you to read. Plenty of time. No one's writing. The only person that's been writing essays in chat is Nerd. That reminded me of the meme with the dog, and it's got the mask on, and the mask is making it look angry. Bro, I'm not gonna have the chat just like stuck there on the screen like the whole time. So if you're interested in what chat has to say, you'll be reading it. If not, then just ignore it, mate. It absolutely is not that deep, no. I like this Audi. He has no respect for speed limits. Oh, he's hauling. I was trying to speed match him and he's just getting further and further away. I like him. Bro. I know I do in the build, yeah, the logos, and I need to do it for the AI as well. It should be easy to find though, innit? I found the... Oh, I have an issue, by the way. Yesterday, I was driving... What bus was it I was driving yesterday? What routes was I driving yesterday? The Volvo. My IBIS on the Volvo, I couldn't interact with it. I could start it. I click it, it starts, and then afterwards nothing happens. No support requests until minimum. Right. No, you're all good, bro. You're all good. I'm actually managing. I'm managing okay. I'm managing okay. Never seen OMSI 2 run so well. Welcome. Join our Discord. And the keys will be unlocked given to you right in your hands. I don't think that was enough for us to get to the amount that I needed to level up. I forgot to turn my camera on, by the way, so that would have been a good run for it. That was a good run for it. It does just have like a cozy village feel, doesn't it, Simon? It's given like low crime rate vibes. What? Where is that even from? Bro, you don't know how much pizza I've made you today, bro. You ain't got a clue. I need 7K. I've made you good money today, boss. Thousands, bro. Ask Nerd how much he's made you. No worries, Slim. I'll tell you. I'll give you a heads up. In our Discord server, there's a channel called Bus Games. If you go onto that channel, have a look at the pinned messages. You'll see a bunch of screenshots of the settings that you should have in your game. But before that, watch my guide on the 4GB patch. And then do those settings, and you're off to the races, mate. Yonan, nice name. It is the Bus Company Sim DLC for OMSI. No worries at all, bro. No worries at all, bro. Let's go show some love to Mr. Carter NL. I believe he's streaming some premium TML content right about now. Oh, absolutely he is. Absolutely he is. That's what we love to see. Right, if you're on TikTok, if you're on YouTube, head over to Twitch so you can be part of the raids. Go show Carter some love. I'll be back later on with some the crew Motorfest, if that's a bit of you. If not, I'll be back tomorrow morning, same time, with some TSW. Join the Discord, there'll be updates there if there are any updates. You've got the schedule there, you've got so much information. You know, everything you could possibly need. Thank you very much for all the follows. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subs. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for the love and the support. I will see you guys whenever. Whether that be later today, whether that be tomorrow. But whenever it will be. Until then, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Stay safe. Health is wealth. Jesus Christ loves you all. And until the next one, peace out.